Okay, so I just got a little bit of breaking news on the whole Bryan Danielson, being released, which was pretty shocking, being that it came like it literally snuck up on the entire IWC in the middle of the night. I mean, like at 11 o'clock, literally like right around midnight. That's when this whole story broke, and the entire wrestling community went literally went ape shit over this. But the reason it is reported that the reason that Bryan Danielson, Daniel Bryan, was released was because of him choking Justin Roberts with his own tie, which was deemed too violent for WWE programming. Now, we understand that WWE's PG now. Why they're PG, I understand, totally understand why they're PG. Whether I agree with it or not, it doesn't matter, which I don't totally agree with it, but I do understand why they're PG, and I do understand why they went that way. And I understand that right now they have certain levels and certain standards to hold themselves up to. But, them, and when I saw Bryan Danielson choke Justin Roberts on time, yes, it did look pretty bad. It did look pretty violent, you know. And I personally like violence, but I understand that WWE, they're PG now, and they have certain standards to live to. They have certain standards to uphold, you know. So, but they have expressed, just so you know, the WWE has expressed that he is the kind of guy in the locker room. He is the kind of guy that you would want a locker room full. That you would want a locker. He's the kind of guy that you would want your locker room. You would want a locker room full of guys like him. But we all in wrestling know that that's almost impossible. And WWE has expressed that once this whole thing blows over, that they will be open to him returning. So everybody else, don't expect Bryan Danielson to show up anywhere else, at least for the time being. Don't expect him to sign a contract with TNA. Don't expect him to, show up back in Ring of Honor. I mean, just as of right now, he is still WWE property. I mean, at least that's the way I look at it. But all I want Bryan Danielson to do is two things. Well, three things really. Give us great matches in the WWE. Win one WWE title. I mean, it doesn't matter what belt. Just win one belt. And I want him to be at next year's WrestleMania. That's all I want Bryan Danielson to do. And this will basically put it. It's just like it's like minor setback, but we will see. Rest assured, we will see Bryan Danielson in the WWE again.